All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
My Hero Academia, Season 6, Episode 22. We had a badass sniper lady, but she's done. She's dead. She's done, boomed.
Yeah. But hey, we got Overhaul back.
We did.
So that's someone that we can throw away back into a
dark hole. Yeah.
I mean, he's not really a threat in terms of his.
No. He's a bit disarmed at the moment. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yep.
But this is what All for One is capable of. Implanting quirks into people. We had a pretty good correction from the previous episode that that was not some combination of her quirk being used
taking control of. It's just
stuff.
The drugs she get weren't clean.
Yeah. He added other shit in there. Mixed some.
'Twas a dirty needle.
Mixed some fentanyl in your other shit.
Yeah. So. That's terrifying. That's all kinds of scary.
Know what you're huffing, kids, you know? Know your source. There's nice, good, safe, regulated shit out there for everybody.
Oh my god. That's what Shigaraki becomes after a piece is established.
I mean, I still am holding out for construction and demolition hero Shigaraki with, the gloves with, one finger free and stuff like that. And then it's the... All right, cool. And then just every once in a while takes it off and just...
But can you imagine for someone like, I don't know, Toga or, like people that get that quirk that's like, this is actually just like a quirk I don't want to have to deal with. It's there's someone who can take it and then swap it and give it to somebody who will like be able to, put it to good use or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's in the parallel world line, like 3 degrees off 0.1 Steins Gate world lines, where All for One actually just ended up being someone that helped redistribute things equitably amongst the society of MHA.
We can just build towards that with rehabilitating Shigaraki, and then, there you go.
It's possible,
maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Meanwhile...
Oh, shit. Wait.
Oh, okay.
No way.
I mean, just because that's where All for One was going to be doesn't mean he's there now, but I like it.
They just brought everybody.
Yep. That's a good point.
And they're not here.
Yeah. Because why would they be?
Why would they be here yet? Yeah.
In fact, this could be a trap. Oh. Yeah.
I like trying to predict things.
I mean, that's how most societies are.
That's how Deku started, too.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. All for One wants you. Wow. He even took his... Yeah. He even took All Might's words. It's your turn,
Yeah.
And turned them. Yeah. God, he's such a good like force in the world here.
It is very strange.
Very strange. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean, you wouldn't be a hero if you weren't human.
Many pretty soon. I love how he speaks about clothes and everything there.
That's a good question.
Yeah, Deku fleeing the country and...
But if Shigaraki always knows where he is.
Right, but that's the cat and mouse back and forth thing. It's the you'll think you have a chance then.
Yeah. Already taken him out. Okay.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Not it's fine now.
Yeah. No.
I'm not crying.
That's the same
Yeah.
thing as Deku in the very beginning of the show. Oh, the voice acting! God, the voice acting!
No.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Ah.
All right.
Yeah.
Those are two very different things.
Yeah. At least listen to them. Yeah. Yeah.
Friends.
That's good. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah. Yeah. And here we go. Oh, puppeteer of some kind. Yeah.
And that's a lot of hostages.
Yeah. So you have to hold back specifically.
Yeah.
So you don't kill them. Wow.
Yeah!
Ah! Let's go! Fucking Bakugo!
I was waiting for you to show up.
Yeah! Yes! Oh, let's go! Oh!
Fuck yeah!
Of all the times we were like, where the fuck is Bakugo?
Yeah.
The show was like, just you wait.
Wait. Yeah.
Let him cook.
Let's see it.
Damn nerd.
Like they'd tell us.
Denim head. Nice. But I know them, yeah. All right. Hell yeah! Yeah! By himself, yep.
And that's who he wants to be.
Wow.
Oh,
are you kidding me?
Just like that. Besides, we've got 3 people with scouting quirks.
Wow.
All right, let's go.
Y'all, you could die.
A lot of them probably will.
All right. They're talking about the previous one. They're not talking about the upcoming one.
But, yeah, that's a good point.
All right. Just like in the OP.
Okay.
All right.
Take that mask off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the real All Might test.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like it. Wait.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Wow. All right.
Well, that's how you know you're too far gone, Deku. Or not too far gone, but like you're off in the weeds.
Yep, yep. Your whole friends group is like, yeah, we're intervening here.
Yep.
Intervention time.
That was wonderful.
Wonderful. Deku is getting stared down by his whole class, and they're saying, no, it's time to rest. It's time to stop for a bit. You do have the ability to lean on us. Yes, it's going to be bad, but
yeah.
No.
And if it means making you rest, we will beat you half to death.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it feels like such hot rod logic, and I love it.
Oh, it's perfect hot rod logic, because that's a friendship movie. Like that whole story is about friendship here, and this is one where he's doing things that are helpful here, assuming he can keep it up for an infinite period of time. But no one can keep anything up for an infinite period of time. And even more so, it's not just that. It's the idea that you're having to fight people that aren't even necessarily your problem. These hired guns coming after you, I love that they're getting absolutely rinsed like they're nothing, because that's not what the conflict is. The conflict is that it wears down your spirit, your soul, your being.
You attack his heart.
Right, and All For One just eventually, inevitably wins, because you're one person. And while, obviously, this is your class, they're also kids like you. They don't have one for all.
Nope.
What's the difference between them, really, and just Hawks? Just, obviously, Hawks counts for probably 60 of them, but
it's not one for all.
But it's not one for all, so it's still the same thing.
Yep.
And if they're willing to do this,
Yeah, I really like that this emotional conflict is being brought up, not just from the standpoint of All For One using it as a strategy, but also from the standpoint, and this is something that I kind of wondered from the beginning of the show, is like, are they actually going to have Deku reach All For Might's equivalent 100%?
All For Might, yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's all good. All Might, yeah.
Yes, before the show's over, because then it's the, how do you continue to have like actual like, conflict and stakes when we know what All Might's 100% is like, right? And no, this is how you do it, because Deku, this is still also a coming of age story, and just because Deku has achieved the physical power of All Might, that does not mean he has learned all the lessons, right? So
or he thinks he has to abandon some of them in order to actually do what he's doing.
Yeah.
And so, no, Deku, you're looking like a villain. You're going around, you're scaring people. I love the way in which it's the idea that people have these rumors of this guy that's going around kicking the shit out of villains and stuff, but he also seems like a villain himself as well. He's scary. He has multiple quirks or something, and he's bloodied and covered in dirt, and he just keeps going.
And it doesn't count if your mask is the only thing smiling, right? Like,
right.
Like
that
Joker
mask
can do that.
Yeah, that mask starts to look from being a smile to being like a.
Yeah, exactly. And don't get us wrong. It's a very cool design and everything. And hey, I'm sure the villains are terrified too. But yeah,
Is that your goal?
Is that your goal? Right, exactly.
Because if your goal is just to eventually find Shigaraki and the League of Villains, you need to apply all the effort and all the resources that you have available to you in order to make that possible.
Yep.
And many of Class 1A are actually really useful in that regard specifically.
Yeah.
Like, and just fucking Coda alone makes this way faster. Like,
and
he's like one of the weakest ones in terms of like Class 1A.
And then on top of all of that, what was the thing that was specifically mentioned when you started doing this whole deal with Endeavor and everybody else? Don't actually use your foe 100% because you can't actually afford to do that because you can't keep that up all the time. And so then you'll end up like wearing yourself down.
Which is what he ended up doing.
Which is what you ended up doing, right?
Because he beat the hired gun instantly.
Yeah.
He's now saying like, no, I can do it. And fuck the bit with All Might just having the like, I've now the roles have been reversed. I'm now reaching out to you
as you jump away.
Yes, it is your turn, but like, I want to tell you all the things that I beg to tell you.
The meal, the lunchbox, and he can't even reach him. He can't even reach him. He can't even give it to him.
Yeah,
right?
It's the cruel twist in that he's now seeing what Deku saw when he tried to reach out to him.
Yeah.
And yet, in a lot of ways, Deku back then is more capable of reaching out than you are now. He grabbed onto your leg. He threw himself there. He reached on with everything that he could. He was desperate, and you all might have, the aspect of not just being older, so you're a little bit frailer in terms of things there, but also just what he's dealing with, and you don't want yourself to be a burden as well, and so you don't take care of your own like emotional well-being throughout this whole thing as well, and
now he might be kidnapped.
Don't communicate that.
like the idea that it's we find out that the top 3 heroes and All Might are working with Deku. Cool, great. Well, we can find out where the top 3 are because they're going to be, they'll do public things and all that stuff, right? But then it's
Let's eventually grab All Might.
Let's
and
just
we'll
grab
use
All
him
Might
as leverage against Deku.
Yeah, like holy shit.
And this is just going to happen eventually. All Might was getting lucky the last 2 times when he used his like intimidate thing there. That was so fucking badass. But that was awesome. That was lucky. Like that could have gone very badly.
But wouldn't that be so perfect for like part of the final conflict before the actual like final fight? But like as a part of the final battle is that they have All Might, and now it's all of Class 1A plus Deku and and Endeavor and everybody. They have to then rescue him,
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
And that can be a time when Invisible Girl finally gets to do something that's super plot important.
Yeah, anything that gives enough threats that they would actually need all of Class 1A to be on screen doing anything, because this is the problem with MHA. It's far too bloated. Yeah. Most of Class 1A doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
This is a wonderful moment.
This is a wonderful moment because it's the group.
Exactly.
Bakugo is the voice of the group. There are hearts of the group that are given extra focus, like Shoto, Uraraka,
but we weren't
Ida.
even able to give Tsuyu specific focus, right? And she's like, I would say, one of the main people in the class, right?
Right, because it's just that's where we're at. So I don't think they're going to kill Class 1A. They've basically shown their hand in that Horikoshi is not willing to kill kids.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Nagant didn't die.
Yeah, I know.
Class 1A is not. None of them are gonna die.
This is This is that kind of show. So, I very much am rooting for our kids and our power of friendship kind of moment here, but this is one where I like this for the emotional victory that could happen with Deku here. I am very worried about the stakes of the story and the way that they could be upended in a negative way if things suddenly become too easy because, well, the kids all have plot armor. But if it is a thing where there are actual real consequences, and even if they do the MHA style thing where it's one of the kids is just loses a limb.
Right, they don't die,
paralyzed.
But
they're never, going to be a hero. They're never going to do anything again. Their parents get terrified. They get shipped back in a, vegetative state to their parents and stuff. It's like, holy shit,
paralyzed,
you could do that.
From shoulders down or something.
You could do that. But short of that happening here, I want to see Deku release out all those emotions. I want to see his friends be realistic, but also heartfelt for him here. But okay,
Bakugo showing up.
Bakugo was so hyped.
Like because
friend,
we know that Bakugo was going to show up at some point.
Yeah, they intentionally didn't show us what was Bakugo's response to everything.
Yeah, exactly, right. So
it can be saved here
because we knew what it was going to be. It was going to be. Fuck that, right? Like I love how
some hard truth pills to swallow.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, the scroll of truth says Deku is going to do things by himself, except when he uses the pro heroes to help him with this thing here, and he doesn't need any of your help because he wants to keep you safe. That's some bullshit.
And I love how they were able to get Nezu on board with it, but then also just be like, no, you idiots. Yes, he is like in normal circumstances, this is the right decision. But you don't know him like we do. You absolutely cannot let him be alone with All Might because All Might also did the same kind of thing. Yeah, exactly, right?
I loved that kind of analysis from Bakugo here because Bakugo made the point of, I don't really know Endeavor or Hawks or Denim Head. even in a funny way because he's like, no, you actually do know Denim Head
a little bit.
But put some respect on his name. But anyway, I know All Might and Deku, and they'll both feed into this whole thing of just I'm fine.
Yeah,
and that's so good to be like aware of that. But it's the kind of thing where Bakugo then is actually very needed because they literally would not be able to grab him because of the amount of time, if you will, that he's spent with All Might here.
Yeah.
And they need someone to literally grab him by his legs and like Deku in season 1, just like, stop,
I was taken aback by the fact that you actually did it.
I mean, I love this as well because in a lot of ways it's a follow-up on the fight that we didn't get. We kind of got skipped over here of how would Deku handle the crowd of people being controlled so they can't hurt them.
You just wouldn't. He didn't have a solution.
He didn't have a solution.
Yeah.
And I liked that they showed I've seen a bunch of stories do this, but the crowd swarms the hero. They swarm the protagonist, and the protagonist kind of lets himself just get swarmed by them.
Yep.
Because that's the feeling of bleakness and despair that they have in their heart. And then it's oh no, now we have an even better version of that fight coming, which is these are all your friends. They are actually going to fight back of their own will, and you really have to be careful in terms of how you fight them.
Be careful.
But also
you decided that you'll, that you actually will potentially fight them, which is a whole other thing where it's like...
I think this is a bait. Fight, I think it's more the thing of where it's stop, I'm gonna leave, and they're like, we're not going to let you leave.
Right, exactly.
It's Deku can float. Deku has tentacle powers. They're always OP. He has strength. He has speed. He has all these things.
Yep.
It will literally be a puzzle match for 1A to overcome all that. And he has missed. So there's so many things that are good for his get the fuck out of there powers and stuff.
Just completely own this fight.
Yeah. Is it Uraraka?
No.
Oh.
It's... I forgot his name even because I hate him so much.
Oh.
Diaper, purple balls, sticky balls. Yeah. It's going to be Mineta. Yeah, it's going to be like, you're going to be glad that he didn't, get kicked out of Class 1A.
Mineta is actually casually the most busted person in this whole thing.
Yeah.
As long as you can attach whatever the person's ball point is to something that's actually going to stay there.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Sarah's Sarah's tape connected to the balls, which are connected to something that Uraraka has control over, which then they're going to give to one of their strong people. And then they're going to pull him in and wrap him up in the balls and the tape. And then Uraraka's going to touch him, and he's going to have to, move while being under the effects of the zero gravity.
The other thing that I absolutely love about this shot, and this is so hyper specific, like I know it's not actually connected to this.
Yeah.
But Bakugo's pose there with like the squat and like the arms out in front, it reminds me of the one post like transition card thing where Bakugo's in like the barbarian furs.
Yes.
Yeah. Like that's what it makes me think.
That's the same kind of energy.
Yeah. And I just
get you a man that looks at you the way Bakugo looks at his dumbass best friend.
Because that's right, you are friends.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. One of the things that does need to be brought up here, though, is that they brought up the GPS, and there's still a potential traitor in Class 1A. And here's the thing.
If they waited until now to do it, holy shit.
This would actually be a potentially really big moment to have it be a thing where one of them, if they are the traitor, just passes the info along. Because if they're helping, it wouldn't do it here immediately, but they would do it after this,
but the thing
directly after this.
Is that Shigaraki always knows where Deku is.
No, I know, but there's a difference between Shigaraki, who's kind of all for one right now, but with the League of Villains.
Giving it to like people en masse.
Well, sure, but just the League of Villains in general.
Okay.
Yeah. Like Shigaraki is not working with the League of Villains right now.
Right, he's busy recovering.
He's all for one right now.
Yeah.
So Shigaraki is like not like he's not focused on getting Deku,
No, right. But like even if he's busy recovering, I'm sure they could have it be something where it's while you're lying in a bed, you have like a like a phone call with like the current assassin that's going after him of like, okay, so he's right here, or whatever. I guess maybe he just knows direction, but
no, I don't think that that's necessarily the case, because that's all situations that could end up leading Deku to then getting actually to Shigaraki wherever he is right now. Yeah.
Okay.
But that all being said, we also have reinforcements coming from overseas, and we've had their silhouettes teased.
Yep.
And we're real hyped for that. And
I am very excited.
If you're gonna follow the MHA formula of throwing really cool new designed characters in the last 3 episodes of a season, that means literally the next episode or 2 episodes from now, we're getting a whole new set of heroes, and you can bet your rumpuses that there's going to be one of them that's just Murica.
Oh, yes.
And
while stereotypically it'd be like, like large bodybuilder dude, Uncle Sam kind of thing. I want it to be, we've talked about this. I want it to be Step on Me, Mommy, like give Mirko a run for her money.
I can see that as well, but I could also see it going the Bungo Stray Dogs way, where it's the corporate millionaire, like
he's the American. the big dude is actually like the Russian or something. Right,
exactly. Or like, just someone else from another country, but it's the American is actually the one that pushes up the glasses, and is all about money. Like the biggest Hollywood equivalent,
yes, absolutely,
kind of person. Either one sounds great.
It's just Brad Pitt.
That would be nuts. We have like a JoJo's situation where it's the actor and songwriter, equivalent here, Prinsu, it's just like, oh.
Oh man.
But
I'm very excited for how this next episode goes down.
Yeah, same. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play on Twitch. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.